She has thin mouth, kind of like my sister. My sister always used to complain that her mouth was too thin. Like a little bit of a upper lip and slightly thicker bottom lip. And then if you think about the mouth, it doesn't, so like if you look at basically that's like the frozen drawing of a mouth. You have the muscle that goes around like that of the mouth. And what actually happens here is that it curves. So this part is more straight, but as it gets to the side, it curves more and more inwards. So when you're smiling, this part is like a little bit straight and then it goes like curving in. All right. And then let me see if I got her. Don't want to make the cheeks too low because the Slavic face is all about the high cheekbones. And then I have no idea what is happening with the eyelashes, but let's say she has this liner. Going around her eyes. And the eyelashes, they come from the eyelids, so they go like in these little curves. Here, I don't know, is she having like fake eyelashes? Seem to be all the rage these days. My sister wants to have fake lashes for her wedding, even though she has ginormous. They'll look fake, like her natural eyelashes. So it's always a bit stronger on the outside than on the inside. Keep thinking of like a mischievous, even though this is a very flat head-on drawing, and then you have like a little bit of freckles. And the hair, I have to say, hair is the one thing I struggle most with. I never know where to divide it. I know it's supposed to be thirds and fluffy, but so let's just put some around there. And you see, like, I'm doing curves and straight and curves. It just makes it more interesting. Bottom of the ear. And when we're drawing the little clothing, her neck is round, so, and the neck doesn't, as I said, it doesn't go like this. It's not straight like that. The neck goes back. So back and then chest comes forward. So when you're drawing the neck, it's okay to kind of start wider and then go narrower. Because if you think about it perspective-wise. Now, of course, if you're drawing a real person, it will go from your ear to like your collarbone, your sternocleido, mastoid muscle, which is the two big columns to make the neck, but this is a Disney character, so that's, everything is simplified. But we would draw the collar around, draw through, and then go down. And I think here is where she gets this little, I think like two heart shape pins that connect. So it goes around, and then, and whenever you're drawing, think that there's layers of clothing there, so don't draw just against the skin, but always add like a little bit of space as well. So I think there we have a drawing of Anna, and this is how I would go about drawing Anna. So if I'm going to draw Elsa now, or maybe I should leave that for another video. So let's see if we can do some emotions. Let's see if I can find, just quick Google search and see if I can find an emotion. So, because maybe I can just stare at my mirror. So this is basically the head-on, really flat twinning view. But if we're going to draw the character in a more natural pose, I think the one that shows volume the best is 3-point view. So you begin the same, draw a circle, and then you would have, now back in the day, during the animations, they would actually have sculptures of characters so that the animators could get used to drawing them. So when you are drawing in 3-point, always think of perspective. So this eye is obviously going to be bigger than this eye because it's closest to us. And then it's kind of hard to turn the character without practice, but let's say her nose is really straight. She has like this tiny little button thing happening there. And if we do like a little high cheekbones again, and right there is her mouth, just drawing from this flat-on view. So that's the middle. And then her chin would be, say, there. Have to keep that nice round Disney, those are like these like chubby cheeks character. And her mask. Alright, so let's do one narrow. So it's like, she's like, what's happening here? And let's see, that's her ear. And then her neck. No idea what I'm doing here. Well, let's just say that. And then her hairline. We're going to draw her hairline. And looks like it begins somewhere there. We get the brow, just quickly. I feel like there's something off about her face shape. Maybe it's my drawing. Things are a bit more realistic for so long. We get to do the whole exaggeration bit. What's happening here is the cheekbones. She like sticking her mouth, pressing. Maybe needs to be more wider. It's too close. Yeah, that's like more Disney proportions. it's all squashed. So what happens is that when you squint your eye, your brow would go in front. Well, this is always exaggerated. And now let's put that arch up. Forgot to tilt. Like kind of a smirky look that doesn't really go with this character. Want more around, more like this. There we go, that's a more 3/4 view of the character. But it needs work, so I still don't know the exact style, and there's probably like little quirks and bits and pieces everywhere, but that's how I would draw Anna if I was drawing Anna from Frozen. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll do Elsa next, we'll see, but I hope you can see in how to do it, at least this head-on view. This one needs more work, but I think this looks quite a lot like Anna. So have a great day, talk to you another time, bye!